Hey guys, it's Amanda here at Sunshine and Grace, and today we're making coffee filter dianthus. Okay guys, we need a bunch of these little circles made out of these dyed coffee filters. These are dyed with just watercolors, inks, alcohol inks, whatever I had around. So what you want to do is you want to take your coffee filter and spread it out, fold it in half again, and fold it in half again until it looks like an ice cream cone. Smooth that, kind of get the edges all together if you can. Take that shape, measure off about a thumb's length, and tear. That's going to give you your big base circle. You're going to take it off. There you go. Now, you're going to come up. You're going to start on this edge where all the pieces come together and start tearing a circle. You want to follow your thumb shape because that'll give you a pretty good round shape, and just make that circle as big as you feel like. That one came out that big. Now we're going to make one more. Try to get it a little bigger, okay? And we just do that same process so we have no more paper left to tear, and then we are done. Okay, so there you go. See, we got 3 sizes off that one. Now let's do another one. Again, fold it in half. Fold it in half. Fold it in half. Tear your biggest circle out. We're going to tear some smaller circles this time. So I usually come up here to the top and just start tearing. Now follow my thumb very closely and just barely turn it so that I get a very small circle. There you go. Some of them may still be attached a little bit. When you go to use them, just tear them apart. Okay, and these ones in the middle are the best. So you tear again, keeping it very small. And then we're going to do one bigger one. Okay, you can see I missed it there, so I just grab it again and tear. They do not have to be perfect, they just have to be kind of round. And that's it. That's how you tear them. Okay guys, so what you want to do is you want to lay your circles out on a nonstick paper and coat them with Mod Podge mixed with water to thin it down a little bit. And I added a mica spray to mine to give it just a hint of shimmer. And then leave that till they are very, very dry. At which point you want to take stickles and coat all of them with stickles so that they are on the top side only. So that they've got that glittery, more of the shimmery, sheeny, pretty blingy thing. And I just dotted it on in a few spots and kind of smeared it around with the tip. Not being very precise or careful or any of that. Some of them have more glitter than others. Once you get this all layered up, it's not going to matter anyways because all you're going to see is bling. So speaking of layering them up, you want to take 5 in graduated sizes from small to large. Or well, actually, you go from large to small and layer them one on top of the other. Put the largest one down first, then layer them up till you get to the smallest one on top. Try to stagger the colors so that the colors pop off of each other. You don't want to use like necessarily the exact same color every single time. Once you have them in a nice tidy little stack, get them kind of centered. And grab a stapler and staple. I used a Tim Holtz Tiny Tatcher. Staple in the center once and then turn it a quarter turn and staple it again so that it forms an X in the center of the flower. This will help you during the squishing process. Then take some Fabri-Tac or silicone glue or strong glue. I'm using Beacon 3-in-1, I think. And glue a little flat back pearl inside that. Then you're going to want to let that sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. Just harden up. You want it really, really well stuck when you do the next step, okay? There. Now, we're bringing in one that I've already done, and we're just going to take all those little layers and smush them up around that pearl, like kind of squeeze them, like scrunchie them. You can see I'm just pulling up each layer. It's really a little bit tedious on that first couple layers, but once you get to the larger layers, it gets easier. And it looks really weird when you're doing it because where these are glued, they are kind of funny feeling. But that funny feel gives them that really great texture that you come up with when you're all done. So just keep squishing them tighter together till they, with each layer, so that it ends up looking like a weird little lumpy knot. Like that. And then just squish it really tight to make sure that those little creases get in there and that shape builds up. And then lightly pull it loose, layer by layer a little bit, to get that nice cupped flower shape. And you can see that added some wrinkle and definition and some blingy pizzazz. And there you are, guys. How easy was that? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So before I go, I just want to remind y'all, Jesus loves you so much he died for you. And if you don't already know that fact, I would love to tell you about it. So y'all have a great day, and we will chat soon. Grace and peace. Bye-bye.